ரசீது. ஓகே. Okay, let's play.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
பன்னெண்டுக்கு மேல வச்சுக்க முடியாதா? ஓகே. என்ன cost balance இருக்கு? அது அப்புறம் போய்க்கலாம். லாஸ்ட் சைல்டா?
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
என்னடா பண்றீங்க டேய்? என்னடா குத்திட்டா? வேகமா நடடா.
There he is. Good luck.
அவன் கண்ணு தெரியலனா ரொம்ப தனவாட்டா பேசுவானே, கண்ணு தெரியலன்னு பாவம் பார்த்தா.
Revelio. Incendio.
What are you doing here?
கண்ணு தெரியலனா கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டான் பாத்தீங்களா?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant
Confringo!
Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Revelio!
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the
Confringo!
entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
இதை ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டேன். நான் எதையோ சும்மா பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். கடைசியில் அதை தான் பண்ணணுமா?
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
ലൈറ്റ് വേണം. റിപ്പയർ വേണം. ഇൻവിസിബിലിറ്റി தேவைப்படாது. ഇത് தேவைப்படும்.
Lumos.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my
Reparo.
aunt.
The rubble formed a relief for a
Lumos.
person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
செகண்ட் தாட்ஸ்லாம் இல்லடா. இறங்கியாச்சு, செஞ்சே ஆகணும்.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
சரியான உளர்வாயா
There's no
இருக்கிறான்.
clear way forward.
like a maze.
Lumos!
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
ஐயோ, என்ன இவ்வளோ இருட்டா இருக்கு?
Lumos!
இதில் ஏதோ அரைஞ்சிருக்கு, ஏதோ அழிஞ்ச மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Confringo!
Slytherin
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
என்னடா கடிச்சிருச்சு?
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound
Hey,
surprised. We're in a
return
maze
அதே position
designed
க்கு
by
போயிடுது
Salazar Slytherin.
All the gates have symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
Lumos!
ரெண்டு பேரும் பாம்புட்ட கடி வாங்க விட்டுட்டு இருக்கிறானுங்க. இந்த ரெண்டு சிம்பிள் அங்கே வர வைக்கணும் போல. என்னை பாம்புட்ட கடி வாங்க விட்டு
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos!
But you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards.
மீண்டுமா
Keep going.
ஏன்டா அழிச்சு வச்சிருக்கீங்க இப்போ எங்க இருக்குது அந்த பாம்பு
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
ஏய் கரெக்ட் தானடா
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Lumos.
கரெக்டா தானடா வச்சேன் வேற கடிக்கு
Perhaps not all dials are the same. There may be a different set of symbols for each.
Lumos.
ஒருவேளை இங்க போய் பண்ணணுமா இங்க அன்லாக் பண்ணிட்டேன்
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Perhaps not all dials are the same. There may be a different set of symbols for each.
ரொம்ப கடிக்கிட்டு இந்த பாம்பு ஏய் அங்கடா இருக்குதாங்க வேற எங்கேயாவது இவன் ஏன்டா இனி ஏன்டா இங்கேயே இருக்கிற இதானடா அங்க செஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கிறேன் அப்புறம் ஏன்டா அன்லாக் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது ஏன்டா அன்லாக் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது ஓய் பக்கத்துல இருக்க டோர் நான் வேற எங்கேயோ பார்த்துட்டு அன்லாக் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறேன்
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo.
இங்க எந்த லாக்கும் இல்லையே
Another. Not the welcoming sort, was he?
அநியாயம்
Excellent
பண்றீங்கடா.
work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos! Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
என்னடா ஆச்சு?
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
பின்னாடி லாக் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
நீயா போய் கேளுடா.
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless
Lumos.
you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
மன்னிக்க முடியாத சாபம். டார்ச்சரிங் சாபம்.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it.
Revelio.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
ஏய் எத்தனை வருஷம் பழசுன்னு தெரியல எடுத்து குடிக்கிற?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I'll leave the crucian நீங்க போக முடியல.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Slytherin dungeon.
Ominous. About your aunt.
அடா எனக்கு முன்னாடி
Please,
வந்துட்டீங்க.
Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio.
Kelpie statue. Oh, parra.
Confringo!
நான் எங்க சும்மா சுத்திட்டு இருக்கேன்.
What are you up to now?
Wait.
You are here. Good.
Yes, I'm here.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband. What will I do?
என்னமாச்சு?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead.
எது?
He killed him!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
முழுசா சொல்லுமா.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
பறந்து போலான்னு பார்த்தா நடந்து தான் போகணுமா?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
என்னடா இவ்வளவு பெரிய எலும்பு கூடு? டிராகன் எலும்பு கூடா? கொம்பலா இருக்கு. இவ்வளவு பெரிய எலும்பு கூடு பக்கத்துல அந்த சின்ன பையர் தான். ஃபோர்ட் ஆர்ச்சி. இவ்வளவு பெரிய எலும்பு கூடு இருக்குது, பயமே இல்லையா அவனுக்கு? அக்கா என்கிட்ட போகுது.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Hey, Ade. Moonstones.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Cruise.
Expelliarmus.
Protego! Descend!
Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
குரூசியோ போட்டது என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு தெரியல. ஓகே பாரு.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way.
ஏன் கண்ணுக்கு எதுவுமே தெரியல.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
சண்டை இருக்குன்னு மட்டும் தெரியுது. என்ன த்ரஸ்டல்ஸ்?
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
அதான் நானும் சொன்னேன் போ.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed.
It is as I feared. They have Archie.
Potato!
Be on your guard. There can be no mistake.
Benito.
Incendio! Descendo! Had enough! Perhaps you want to give up?
Petrificus totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Ringo. Incendio.
To your knees! Incendio! Never had a chance. Why bring the lads back here? Kill him and be done with it. Simple
கூட
as that.
வந்தவன் என்னடா பண்றா? நான் மட்டும் சண்டை போடுற மாதிரி இருக்குது.
Expulso!
Crucio. Confringo.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Depulso. Incendio.
Incendio! A grave mistake.
Protego.
Incendio! No! Expulso!
Depulso.
Protego!
Expelliarmus.
Incendio!
Confringo.
That's the best you can do, is it? Incendio!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Shame nobody saw that.
இப்படி சண்டை பண்ணோம்டா. நீங்க வெளியே இந்த பக்கத்துல ஒன்று இருந்துச்சு.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
மேஜிக் டென்ட்டா?
Confringo! Incendio!
Get over here, you Oh, what's nice. Your eyes.
Confringo!
Reducto! Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Depulso! Revelio.
கதறிடுமா. Disrupt the Asrender Assassins. Reducto cast with. Okay.
Somebody out there? Huh? You will pay for your... I'm just warming up. You're going to regret that. You're no match for me.
Depulso! How delightful! Expelliarmus!
Disarm.
Incendio!
Had enough?
Stupid!
Please stop!
Depulso!
Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Depulso! Confringo!
Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Tio!
Protego! Stupid!
Petrificus Totalis!
Venite!
You're no match for me.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Petrificus Totalis! What shall you
Venite.
do now?
Is that can do?
Depulso!
Petrificus Totalis!
Christ! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Such agility! I'm just warming up.
Depulso! Confringo!
You've made a grave mistake.
வாடா 1v1 வாடா.
Protego!
I'm not done with.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Depulso!
Yeah. Barely felt
Accio!
that.
Expelliarmus!
எங்க அந்த ஹெல்ப் கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கற? கீழயா?
Help me, please. I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Sorry,
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Speak with Mrs. Auruda.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
பட்டம் வித்தியாசமா இருக்குடா உங்க பட்டம்லாம். கரைக்கிவா சண்டை போடலாம். இங்கே நின்றுக்கிட்டு எப்படி இருக்கும், என்ன இருக்கும்?
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Depulso, Accio.
கரைக்கு வர போறியா இல்லையா நீ?
Accio.
என்ன பண்ணுறது, கரைக்கே வர மாட்டேன்.
Depulso, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus.
பார்க்கலாம்.
Incendio. Capolso.
காணா போயிருச்சு. திருப்பி இங்க வந்துருச்சு.
Incendio.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
எல்லாமே மட்டமா இருக்கு நம்மள்ட்ட. இது இருக்கட்டும். இது ஒரு இருக்கட்டும். இதை மாட்டினா இது தேவையப்படாது. அப்புறம் இதுக்கு இது.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Combat plant.
Revelio.
He found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure, but... Just because you know Lumar doesn't mean...
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
ஓ எல்லாம் வாங்கிட்டேனா?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Acquire all 3 combat plant. Use them simultaneously. ஒன்று ரெண்டு மூணு மூணுமே இருக்கே. ஃபைட்டில் யூஸ் பண்ணணுமா? பண்ணிட்டா போச்சு. ஏக்கா நீ ஏதாவது சண்டை கொடுப்பியா? சண்டை போடுற மாதிரி.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-tuber pus. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
I met a girl once. Looked like an exterior.
ஐநூறு மீட்டர்.
How about some sightseeing?
Seems I was mistaken.
Stop right there! Levioso!
முடியாது. பட்டா.
Pull!
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-tubers? Revelio.
Roll. ஐயோ. பள்ளம்.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Confringo!
Depulso!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
What have you done? Reducto!
Confringo!
How does that feel? Confringo! Retango!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Crucial. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Just my luck. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
இங்கே ஏதோ பிரம்மாண்டமான எலும்பு கூடு இருக்குது. all three combat plan to use them simultaneously. Use பண்ணிட்டேனே.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Unicorn.
Accio!
Do cooperate, won't you?
யூனிக்கான ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
Everything's all right now.
யூனிக்கான பிடிச்சுமே 30 தான் கொடுப்பீங்களாடா?
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
சரிதான் படி. மேக்கப் ஐட்டம்ஸ் தயாரிக்க போறாங்களாம் அத்தா. இன்னும் உனக்கு தலையை போட்டு தான் விளையாண்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்களா?
Revelio.
பேய்கள். Invisibility potion. மேப் இந்த டவருக்கு போகும். டவர். Invisibility potion. எல்லாமே சாப்பிட்டுருச்சு.
Deke would like to talk. Deke would like to talk with you.
Accio! Accio!
Deke would like to talk with you.
நீ பேச நினைச்ச நான் பேசணுமா? போடா.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
ட்ரெஸ் எதாவது அப்கிரேட் பண்ண முடியுமா?
Garlic would like to talk with you a little moment.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bones.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done.
Lumos. Flipendo.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Flipendo. Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Forgive me. I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sorona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sorona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Flipendo கத்துக்கிட்டாச்சு. against enemy. Use invisibility plus thunder proportion against enemy. Okay. அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? சண்டைக்கு போகணும். சண்டைக்கு போகணும்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்? சண்டைக்கு போகிறேன். சண்டைக்கு போகிற எதுவுமே இல்லை. அப்போ மெயின் மிஷினே போவோம்.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
சண்டைக்கு கூப்பிட்டு போவான்னு பார்த்தா சும்மா பேசிட்டு விட்டானுங்க.
Mother's rolling in her grave, she is.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today. I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio.
ஒவ்வொரு காயினா எடுத்துட்டு போகணும் பக்கம்.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Crucio.
No!
Flipendo.
I will make you.
Confringo.
I won't rest. I tell you.
Incendio. Flipendo. Confringo. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
எவ்வளோ தூரம் போயிருக்கானுங்க?
Revelio.
திருடுனதை இப்படி கீழே சுத்திட்டே போயிருக்கானுங்க. யாரா நீங்க?
Revelio.
அது பிச்சைக்கார பையலுங்க ஒவ்வொரு
This
காயினா
could
போட்டு
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
பக்கத்துல நம்ம இருக்கு. ஏண்டா? ஓ, எடுத்துட்டேனா?
Revelio.
Dying, are we?
Flipendo.
That's the student who released Oaks.
Expelliarmus.
You fight about as well as a pup.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away.
Incendio. Flipendo.
That was unimpressive.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Stop avoiding me.
You won't get away.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
பக்கத்துல எங்கேயும் எனிமீஸ் இருக்கிறதா காமிக்குது. கீழே இருக்கானுங்களா? சரி, மிஷனை முடிப்போம்.
Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Flipendo. Revelio.
No, ஓடிடுச்சு. இவ்வளவு தாட்டை போட்டு வந்திருக்குது.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Accio. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Ashwender eggs. முட்டை.
Confringo. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing too unmasked, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
சொந்த தங்கச்சி மேலே சந்தேகப்பட்டிருக்கிறான்.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
சண்டேல நான் இதை யூஸ் பண்ணணும் மறந்தே போயிட்டேன். இன்விசிபிலிட்டி போர்ஷனை தண்டர் ப்ரோ யூஸ் பண்ணணும்.
Fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
I'm afraid I don't find puzzles that engaging.
Ah, understood. However, you might feel otherwise when I tell you a bit more about the rumours surrounding this particular one. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. Revelio.
கீழே விழுந்து கிடக்கு. இத்தனை வருஷமா இதை எவனுமே உடைக்கலையா?
That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened.
Battle arena. South Coast Battle Arena, ready? Wave 1.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Crucible!
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
பக்கமே உருண்டு போய்
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Confringo! Confringo!
That was a close one.
Wave 2.
Flipendo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Stupefy! Protego! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
என்னடா இந்த கடி கடிக்குது Wave 3.
Aha! An intruder!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Flipendo!
Confringo!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Confringo!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Confringo! Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Incendio!
You don't believe you
Flipendo!
can beat me, do you?
Expel...
Confringo!
Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Incendio.
Wave 4.
Confringo. Incendio.
Podes.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
இந்த சேலஞ்சுக்குலாம் இன்னும் பவர் ஆகிட்டு வரணும். வந்ததுக்கு என்னோட ஹெல்த் பர்சன் மொத்தமாக காலி. ஏய் பரவாயில்ல, ஹெல்த் பர்சன் திருப்பி வந்துருச்சு.
Ah, there you are. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be? Stop! Stop, bandit!
You were caught by Alfred Lawley. மீனால் முன்னாடியே போய் நின்னுட்டேன்.
Find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
What could be stirring in the cellar? Stop! Stop, bandit!
The return.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Hello, Hamora. Where is that venomous tentacula?
இதா இருக்குது.
Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Flipendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Incendio! Revelio.
மேண்ட்ரேக் ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கு.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Incendio!
What could be? Stop! Stop, bandit!
மறுபடியும் முதல்ல இருந்தா
Confringo! So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house.
நல்ல வேலை முதல்ல இருந்து பண்ண சொல்லல. முதல்ல இருந்து பண்ண அவ்வளோ ஸ்பைடர்ஸ் கூட போய் சண்டை போடணும்.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
மீட்டரா? வில்லேஜ் விட்டு வெளில போனால் தான் பறக்க முடியும்.
How about some sightseeing? Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Repair. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Oh, what's the light?
Confringo.
My bite is... Confringo!
Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Get my claws Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You can't elude my spells forever!
Flipendo. Yes.
Held your own for a while now, haven't you?
Expelliarmus.
Back for another
Confringo.
visit?
Let it Incendio!
The flame! Incendio!
How does that feel?
Redacto! Confringo!
Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Incendio!
You're not going to like this.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
ഏയ്
Oh, it's
ഇവൻ
actually
വേറെ
quite beautiful.
എടാ. അപ്പൊ മോനെ
Had enough yet.
Well, you look
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Oh, no, you don't.
Glacius!
Seems your luck has run out.
Confringo! 2.
Incendio!
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Incendio! Revelio!
Incendio!
Glacius!
I won't go down as easy.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Revelio. Accio. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Time for a jaunt, I'd say. I should investigate. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
You can have her back for the right price.
Of course. I would pay any amount for the safety of my dear Biscuit. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
என்னடா வெறும் 300 ரூபா கொடுத்துட்டு போறேன். எல்லாரும் 500 ரூபா கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஒரு சின்ன பொண்ணு 500 ரூபா கொடுத்துச்சு. Return to Professor Sharp.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Oh, there was something else.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good.
Accio! Defender!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Revelio.
Now,
Handy resource
was it too
indeed,
painful?
your field guide.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio.
In Bridge Tower.
pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
ஏதோ ப்ரூம் வச்சிருக்கான்.
I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There we go. This place has seen better days. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Always been keen on...
That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend...
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Ah, there you are. Away!
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running.
Over here!
Get over here அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரியே பேசுறான்.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
கேட் வழியாவே போகலாமே. சண்டை போடுவேன் நான். நனி
What?
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Afraid to fight?
Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find a child, but which child?
Expelliarmus!
We could take every child we find.
Confringo! Incendio!
If we make it the right one.
Levioso!
Protego!
Do you think this is funny? Expose
Expelliarmus!
Here. Let's do that.
Confringo! Revelio!
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
That's our way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Accio!
Want to look up?
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Agile thing, aren't you?
Quite conductive, aren't we?
just the beginning.
Time to teach someone else. I'll watch the life go out of your eyes.
Confringo!
Even though you're not to your knees.
Defendo! Incendio!
You will pay for your deed.
Protego!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me. My young friend.
Incendio! Confringo!
Not so tough now, are ya?
Defendo! Incendio!
I shall avenge your
Made a great mistake.
Potato!
Confringo!
Proper people, that is.
Expelliarmus!
Head in the clouds, this one.
Incendio!
Reductor.
won't get away with it.
Defendo!
Is that the best you've got?
Accio! Expelliarmus!
What are you doing?
Incendio! Confringo!
Release me! I shall avenge.
Expelliarmus!
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Exposure.
Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
நியாயமா இது நீ மட்டும் கீழே சேஃபா
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Rookwood Cellar.
Goblin tracks. They're a step
Revelio.
ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
தனியாக தான் போகணும்.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That pillar is blocking the path. We'll need to move it.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
ஏய் என்னடா கீழே தள்ளி என்ன கீழே தள்ளி விட்டுருச்சு.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
என்ன பண்ணணும்னு தெரியலையே.
Confringo!
ஐயோ
There's a
கண்ணுக்கு வர
pillar
தெரிய
here, but
மாட்டேறாங்க.
no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! 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 Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
தலை சுத்துற மாதிரி நவருது.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio.
நைட்டு போஷன் வச்சிருக்காங்க. அப்போ பெரிய சண்டை இருக்குது.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
வேறயா?
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
கொடுமையா?
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Revenge. Depulso. Descendo.
ஏய், நீ என்னடா எல்லாத்தையும் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிற?
Flipendo. Confringo.
அரிசியா பர்பிள் கலரே போடுறான், மாத்தி மாத்தி போடுறானா? ரெண்டு பர்பிள், ரெண்டு எல்லோ. மறுபடியும் செட் பண்ணிட்டு போகணுமாடா டேய். ஏய்.
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Crucible. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
எவன்டா அவன் மேலே குதிக்கிறவன்?
Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Crucible. Expelliarmus.
ஐயோ. நான் டக்குன்னு ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ண வர மாட்டேங்குதே.
Places. Arresto momentum. Places.
நாசமா போறவன்.
Levioso. Descender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Crucible. Depulso. Glacis. Descender. Depulso. Glacis. Descender. Depulso. Glacis. Levioso.
ஓயாம போட்டுட்டே இருக்கிறது.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
நல்லா போயிட்டு இருந்தது. இப்போ மறுபடியும் நான் செட் பண்ணிட்டு போகணும். ஏன்டா அப்படி பண்ணுறீங்க?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Crucible! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
தேவாதீங்கடா.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Crucible! Repulsor! Glaciers! Arresto momentum! Descender! Repulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Crucible! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
என்னடா அப்புறம் எப்படி அடி விழுவுது?
Descender! Expelliarmus!
Finally. இன்னொரு ஃபைட் மட்டும்
What a
சொல்லிடாதீங்கடா.
relief.
அடுத்த மெமரி. முஞ்ச முக்கு.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
ஆனா மனசுல இருக்க வலியெல்லாம் எடுத்து விட்டாளா அவ? இந்த மாதிரிலாம் மேஜிக் இருந்தா ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்குமே ரியல் லைஃப்ல.
Revelio.
வேற ஏதாவது செஸ்ட் இருக்குதா? வேற எதையாவது ஒளிச்சு வச்சிருக்கீங்களாடா? போலாம். Speak to Percival.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Former headmistress.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Winter start ஆயிடுச்சா?
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Sweetie.
Aloha, Mora.
ஈஸியாக இருக்கு இந்த லாக்கு. முன்னாடி டிவி பேசிட்டோமா?
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Bombarda. அதான் பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. Bombardaவும் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஸ்பெல்லும் தான் பேலன்ஸு. அப்புறம் இந்த டார்க் மேஜிக்கில் 2 இருக்குது. இது என்னது? அன்ஃபர்கிவபிள் கர்ஸ் போட்டால் நம்ம அவங்க எனிமீஸே அதாவது எனிமீஸு அவங்களுக்குள்ளே அடிச்சுப்பானுங்களா? ஓகே. அவாடா கடவரா கில்ஸ் எனிமி இன்ஸ்டன்ட்லி. ஆனால் பம்பாடா கற்றுக்கணும்னா என்னென்ன பண்ணணும்? அக்வேர் டயர்க்லா வித் நாப்சாக், ஜெயின் பர்பிள் டோட் வித் நாப்சாக். இது ரெண்டுத்துக்கு எங்கே போகிறது தேடணும். சரி, ஓகே. இன்னைக்கு லைவ் முடிச்சுப்போம். Stream ending.